Awesome.
Yes, Anoop.
So I think we are already on time and we can get started. So sorry for not having these weekly meetups since I think last 1 month or so. Yeah, I was pretty much busy with a lot of things here. If you are not aware, I recently moved to
Naya
Berlin,
Venus.
and yeah, so was really busy. But yeah, we can actually get started again with all these weekly meetups so that
Yeah,
we can answer your queries. And yeah,
3:30 बजे जाना था.
guys, please mute yourself if you're not asking a question. That would be really great. Cool. So this meeting is really short. So we will have only 30 minutes meetup going forward. So I would suggest you to utilize this time to answer to ask the really important question that you want to get answered from the experts. So not wasting any further time, let's get started with the first question, and anyone can ask that. Please go ahead.
Yeah, I'll ask first question.
Sure.
Uh, actually, I'm applying jobs. I live in Qatar,
Okay.
so I'm applying jobs since July. So almost 150, more than 150 applications I applied, and I got three positive responses. So one is rejected in the salary discussion, and second is I did a first round, and I got rejection because they got one guy from Germany itself.
Okay.
So the second rejection, and third is they scheduled the interview and they cancelled again due to the reorganization structure. Something they said like a reason.
Okay.
So like my question is, hello.
Yeah. Yeah. I can hear you. Please go ahead.
Yeah, yeah. I think your video is stuck. That's why. So
Okay.
fine. So my question is whether if I come through job seeker visa to Germany, so it will added benefit for me to get the job, or if I stay back here only and just look for the like apply for the jobs and so what is the best option? Like even I don't have much knowledge on German language, even though I did A2, but I forgot everything. But I can manage a little bit, like like a supermarkets or a bus, train stations. I can manage that
Mhm.
uh, German language, but not through like conversational business
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
fluency,
Yeah.
or
Yeah.
so I don't have that one.
Yeah.
So yeah, so having these skills, if I come to Germany through job seeker visa, is it a good idea, or like like what?
Yeah, so from my experience, the employers basically prefer someone who is already in Germany. So you are, I mean, if you are already in Germany on a job seeker visa, your chances of getting hired increases drastically. Yeah, but on the same time, you also have this risk that you might not end up, I mean, land in a good paying job, and you might have to return back to India. So you also have to calculate that risk and see which, if it is even possible for you to take that risk and come to Germany. But on the other hand, it's also a good idea to keep trying from India. And there are a lot of companies who are willing to hire people from outside of Germany. But yeah, it's a bit difficult when compared to you come to Germany on a job seeker visa and search for jobs. Yeah. So I would say keep trying from India, and once this COVID issues and everything is over, you can actually apply for job seeker visa and come here. So that would be a
Yeah,
better option.
actually, from I live in Qatar, right? So I
Mm,
can get the job seeker visa immediately, even within a week or 2 weeks, I will get the job seeker visa.
okay.
So that's fine. But the problem is this one, like I'm even not only me, everyone is confusing, like whether we go to job seeker visa or not, even though we don't have a language, a proficiency.
Mhm.
So yeah.
Yeah, so it's actually your own personal call. If you are ready to take the risk, then definitely go ahead,
Yes.
because it will definitely give you some additional boost as compared to you applying from another country. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So Next question,
Yeah.
please. And I see Pradyumna also here. So if you would like to add something, Pradyumna, this is job seeker visa.
Hey, hey, Anoop, sorry, I just joined. No, I had some network issues and I could not get what was the
Okay.
previous question.
Yeah. So Govardhan, would you like to just, I mean, repeat your question in a very short sentence so that Pradyumna can answer?
Yeah. So whether we can apply the jobs from India or we can travel to Germany and through job seeker visa applying, which is the better? Like I know I have seen even Pradyumna video interview in your channel and other channel also.
Hmm.
So he came through job seeker visa and he got job there. Yeah. So some people like me, still working here and. Of course we can take risk but we need some strong suggestion or guidance whether we can go through job seeker visa to Germany leaving here current job so we will get benefit or not, so that is the one question.
Yeah, hi, Govardhan. So,
Hi.
see, it's always up to your decision. I mean, how confident are you on your skills, on your, technical skills, also on your language skills? So, I would say just understand the openings for your profile and see whether the skills are matching for you, and then start applying from India. And based on the response you get, at least let's say out of 10 jobs, you're getting at least one or two positive responses. Try attending the interview. If that doesn't work, then try for a job seeker visa, because during the pandemic, the Germany has opened a market across the globe. So they are hiring people across all the world. So there should be no problem.
Okay.
And
Yeah, I got few calls from Germany, so even the 3 or 4 positive calls. So yeah, I'll wait for 2 more months. If I'm not getting, then I will apply job seeker visa and yeah, so that's I'll take a risk.
yeah, all the best.
Cool. So let's move on to
Thank
the
you.
next question. Who else wants to
Uh,
ask? Yeah,
yeah,
please.
hello. Hi, Anoop. This is Aishwarya.
Hi, Aishwarya.
Uh, yeah, how are you?
All good, all good. How about you?
Yeah, I'm good too. Thank you. I just had one question. Like I am living in Germany currently, and I am moving to Hamburg for my new job. So I would be in my probation period. So I knew that in German market there is a concept of internal reference. Like we could refer someone from, like if there's any job opening within the company, we can refer someone. So is this allowed when we are in our probation period? Can we refer some of my friends or anyone during the probation period? Is this allowed?
Yeah, so I can answer this. So I'm also in probation period right now in my company.
Okay.
And my company has already asked me if I can refer someone, but they want people who are already in Germany. That's the only thing. But yes,
Okay.
it doesn't matter if you are in a probation period or not, you should still be able to refer people.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fine.
Yeah,
Like.
even I had the same experience, Aishwarya. When I was in a
Okay.
probation period, even I was asked to refer someone they can pull in.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I have heard that internal reference quite work in Germany. So
Yeah.
yeah, I just had this question if we can do so. But is it like constrained to within Germany, or we can refer people through India as well?
And that depends on your company's policies, or I mean, if they are willing to hire people, someone from India or outside Europe, that
Okay.
depends on company to company.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, fine. Okay, then maybe I have to check once I join my new company. Then. Yeah,
Yeah.
thank you. I had another question. I'm sorry. It's a short one.
Sure.
Like in probation period, can we take leaves? Like we have like 30 leaves for a year. So is it allowed to take those leaves during probation period?
It also again depends on the company, but in general, you are not allowed to take a sick leave within 30 days. If you take, then there is a salary deduction. And
Okay.
you can also check with your company HR because it actually completely depends on your company how they want to manage it.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, fine then. Thank you so much. Thank you, Anup. Thank you, Pradyumna.
sure. Next question, please. Hello. Any more questions?
Hi Anoop, this is Harish. I
Hey,
am from
hey, Harish.
Hyderabad.
Hi.
So, like, I have a doubt. Like, I have total 5 years of experience,
Mhm.
and I am from SAP ABAP background.
Okay.
So, like, I was in a dilemma whether to come with JSV or try applying from here. I just before that I wanted to understand if you have any idea about this SAP jobs there, because I heard like there will be many jobs in Germany for SAP. So, like,
Mhm.
you have any idea about the market, SAP market there?
Yeah, so we had our SAP expert, but he is not here today. But yes, you can also ask this question in our Discord channel. So someone will definitely answer your question there. But in general, yes, there is a lot of opportunities for SAP guys, and I have seen a lot of Indians coming to work in Germany in the SAP
Okay.
field. Yeah, that's the
So,
general
like,
answer I can give.
yeah. So for 5 years, like, do they people while calling for the interviews, do they consider like 5 years experience, or they look for around 5 to 10, like more than that is basically for not only for SAP, for other technologies also.
Mhm.
So what is like average experience they count?
Yeah, I think it's really good to have at least 5 year of experience because they definitely want to see that you have worked on really some good projects before they call someone from outside of Germany. So I think it's a good thing to start your job search in Germany only once you have attained at least 5 years of experience. But there is no hard and fast rule that you should at least have this experience, but this is something good to have.
Okay.
Yeah. And Pradyumna, maybe you want to add something here?
Yeah, sure. And so, as per my knowledge about the market, there are a lot of openings for SAP ABAP as well.
Mhm.
And probably you should be good at German language as well, because SAP has to deal something with the language as well.
Correct.
Uh,
Code itself
yeah,
has to be done at language level. Yeah.
yeah, I'm not really sure, but I see wherever I see SAP ABAP openings, there is also language requirement coming in place.
Mhm.
And probably, I mean, there is no, I mean, as Anup suggests, there's no hard and fast rule that you should definitely have 5 years or 6 years. And people with 3 years or 2 years experience, so they're getting hired from India during this season. So it all
Okay.
depends upon
Okay.
your skill set and how better you
Okay.
crack your interview.
Yeah.
Okay. Pradyumna. Yeah.
Yeah,
Thanks, Anup and Pradyumna.
yeah.
Welcome. So next question, guys.
Yeah, hi
Ash,
Anoop, am I audible?
Nikhil. Yeah, please go ahead.
Yeah, Anoop, am I audible?
Yeah, yeah, you are.
Yeah. So Anoop, I comes from Kerala, India. So my question is actually regarding the first round of interview. I have an interview scheduled tomorrow. That is
Okay,
not from a German company. That is from a Netherlands-based company.
okay.
So I want to ask, like, it's basically a non-technical interview. Will be taken by the recruiter itself. So what
Mhm.
kind of questions should I expect in that, according to your experiences?
So is this the first round of interview you said?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. First round.
Yeah, so in general, I mean, it's good to explain what you have written in your resume. So they might want to know about your previous experiences. So
Okay.
just go through your resume once and try to explain everything that's there in your resume and make them feel comfortable about your experience. And also understand what the company does and what position they are looking for. So read the job description completely and also make sure that in your conversation with the HR or whoever the person is, you explain them why you fit into that particular role. So it's mostly kind of
Okay.
understanding each other and understanding your skill set and understanding how you will cope up with the existing team. So try to explain yourself as much as you can.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. That should be.
Yeah.
Thanks, Anish.
Pradyumna, do you have something to say here?
No, Anup, I mean, I agree whatever you said, so I have nothing
Okay.
to add.
Yeah,
Yeah.
actually, I was part of this initial screening round in my company as well. And this is what the
Okay.
HR who was sitting alongside me wanted to know about the candidate. So they were
Okay.
interested in understanding the candidate more, so that
Okay.
we can shortlist that candidate for the next round of interview. Yeah.
Okay. So actually, I comes from the IT support background. Basically, I am a Windows and VMware administrator,
Okay.
and the company is looking for something related with Windows plus DevOps.
Mm-hmm.
So I think definitely they are looking something, some experience with the coding side also.
Yeah. Yeah.
So they
Sure.
have mentioned like one round will be there in which they will give assignment. That
Yeah.
will be the second round, and I have to work on that within 1 week.
Mm-hmm.
Then I have to submit it to them. Then somebody from their side will take an interview.
Yeah. Yeah. Sure.
So so I have to prep myself well for that coding because I think I don't have that much knowledge inside into coding also.
Mm-hmm.
So does that happen actually coding round basically for your profile and all, a
Yeah.
live coding round or something?
Yeah. It depends on the company. So if they want to have a live coding round, then it will definitely happen after the first round. And if they give a home assignment or something, then that could also happen. So it depends on their interview process.
Okay, okay, yeah. That's all from my side.
Okay. Sure. Thank you. Any other question, guys?
I know one minor clarification needed.
Hi.
What
Hi,
should we
Irfan.
say? What would we say to the HR if he or she asks, "Are you actively searching for the job?" Because for a couple of interviews, I I have said like I have been actively searching the job,
Mm-hmm.
and post that interview, I didn't get any call for those.
Okay, so I'm not 100% sure on this, but usually I'm not actively looking for a job. I mean, usually. So what happens is the recruiters are approaching me, and I just tell them that you approached me and I liked the profile of the company and the job description. That's why I applied to this job. So maybe that's something you can also tell, that I'm not actively looking for a job, but since I liked the profile of the company and the job description, which actually suited my profile, so that's the reason why I wanted to apply for this job. So maybe something like that. But maybe someone else also want to add on this, Pradyumna or anyone else?
I
Yeah,
mean,
yeah,
no, no,
I
go
think
ahead, please.
Pradyumna, you can go ahead.
Sure. So I guess we have got this question in our Discord group as well, and
Yeah,
we
I
have
think
received
so.
mixed answers on this. Yeah. So it depends upon the HR perspective who is taking that seat. Some HRs are okay if you're still actively looking for a job, and some HRs may
Yeah.
not be that happy to receive the answer. So I'm not really sure
Yes.
what is the exact response that is anticipated by us.
Yeah, I believe it is better if we answer it in more diplomatic way because when I was asked this question, I said that I am looking for jobs, but not that rigorously.
Mhm.
So that word rigorously may added that it was not like I'm looking out completely, and it's not like I'm leaving also. So I answered that way, but then I got my further call after that. So I think if you answer it in a diplomatic way, maybe
Yeah,
that might work.
yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. I also had one more concern, Anup.
Uh-huh.
As I say, I coming from mechanical background. Many of my friends who have joined the Discord group, I think they are also from mechanical background or from India, but there is no one like we don't have an expertise from that particular background, and they haven't like we see for IT, we at least have and call for interview if not landing a job, but we
Mhm.
for us we don't even land of having a positive response for an interview. So is it possible if someone from that expertise join the group? It would really be helpful, I think.
Yeah, sure. It's also hard to find Indians who are here in, Germany in the mechanical background, but
Yeah,
I mean, most of them have done their masters in Germany. So it's hard to
yes,
find
I
someone who directly came from India and worked here. So I'm
yeah,
trying to
actually
see.
even
Yeah.
yeah, even I tried, like none of my friend who is from India has landed a job from mechanical background where either they're doing their masters here or
Mhm.
yeah, and then they have got their job. So
Yeah. So maybe that's something that you can also try, like get coming here and doing your masters and then, yeah.
I actually came as from a company as an on-site.
Mm-hmm.
The deputed from the company was from India basically, and then I came for on-site, and then now this year I'm switching my job to
Okay.
a German-based company. Yeah,
You already got an offer, is it?
yeah, I got the offer. I would be
Okay,
joining
awesome.
soon.
Awesome.
Yeah,
Congratulations.
thank you so much.
Cool.
Yeah.
So, any other questions?
Hello everyone, this is Navneet. I have a question regarding the job openings that I found. Sometimes is it's a startups like 15 to 20 employees, and then some mid levels like 200 and 1000, and
Mhm.
some big companies. So which one is better, and I mean which one is more open to call employees from outside Germany, like for India?
Yeah, so I can try to answer this. So, if this is going to be your first job in Germany, I would prefer joining a startup because you can learn a lot while working in a startup, and they're also a lot more flexible than the bigger companies. So they are ready, willing to, help you with the visa processing and relocation and all that, which the bigger companies might have some constraints when it comes to the visa processing help and all that. And also, I believe the startup culture here in Germany is really good. You have really flexible working hours, even remote hours these days. So you can work remotely once you are in Germany. Yeah, so that's my preference. And I actually work in a startup, and my previous company was also a startup. So I would prefer working in a startup.
Okay,
Yeah.
thank you.
Okay. Any more questions? We still have 6, 7, 8 minutes. So please go ahead. I don't see Ravi here. He actually got his visa approved, I believe, and he is planning to travel by the end of this month. No more question, guys. Pradyumna, would you like to share some updates? Like it's been so many days, right? We haven't heard
Yeah,
anything about you.
yeah. I mean, I was a little busy in my vacation and
Okay.
work and everything. So I've been to. I mean, I was off for 2 weeks vacation
Uh-huh.
to Portugal. So I was not. I mean, it's completely off mode for me. So
Okay.
I just came a week back
Okay.
to my place. Just to work.
Okay. And how is your job going on? So is it all
It's
good?
yeah, it's all good. And how's
Okay.
your probation going on?
Yeah, it's also really good. So I'm getting some new responsibilities in the new company, and yeah, it's really awesome.
Oh, that's good to know.
Yeah, yeah.
So, I mean, is it challenging than the previous role, or how's it?
Yeah, it's challenging, and it's also like getting some additional responsibilities. So like a team lead role and all that stuff.
Oh, great, great to know.
And
And
also they have better, the remote working options and flexible working hours. Yeah, and also moved to Berlin, so which is a very happening city.
yeah,
Yeah,
I saw your YouTube video as well. You moved to
yeah, yeah,
Berlin, right?
yeah,
Yeah, I've seen it. Yeah, and the good news is that your company is offering new roles.
yeah. Cool. um yeah, any more question, anyone?
Yeah, if no one wants to ask, I had
Yeah,
one last
please,
question.
please go ahead.
Yeah. Uh, yeah, for some companies we see when we apply on LinkedIn, like again, there is specification mentioned that they take care of visa sponsorship. Whereas for some companies they don't particularly mention anything about this visa. So if we voluntarily tell them that we would take care about our visa sponsorship, would be there's a positive response that they would say that okay, they would consider our application? Because I spoke to one of my HR who was hiring, and she said that they don't want to hire people from outside India during this pandemic was because they don't wanted to get into this visa trouble.
Mhm.
So if we voluntarily tell them that we would take care about our visa sponsorship, would it be a positive response for our application?
Pradyumna, do you want to answer this?
Yeah, sure. So
Okay,
that
thank you.
depends on the company's perspective once again, Aishwarya.
Okay.
So see, regardless of their visa sponsorship or not, see if you have a valid work contract, there's no
Hmm.
much hurdles to get the visa.
Yeah.
The, see, it's easy. I mean, it's probably a week's time or 2 weeks time that you try for the visa appointment. I will definitely get, especially for employment visa. And
Yes.
visa sponsorship would only matter when they need you to pay something related to flights or your, I mean, shifting your furniture and everything from Germany, I mean, from India to Germany, if at all you're needed, and also
Yeah.
supporting you with your settlement in Germany. Let's say if they are ready to provide your accommodation for 1 month, and then followed by your city registration, and until until
Okay.
you get settled in Germany, at least for 3 months. That's the whole visa process. Not
Oh,
only providing you with the visa
yeah, the
appointment,
visa.
and yeah,
Yes.
and companies these days are generally not preferring, because I mean, Germany has rated India as a high risk
High
country.
is this? Yeah,
Yes,
correct.
and they're not interested in visa related stuff these days.
Yes,
So
that's what I also heard. That response from
yeah,
one of my HR, who was
yeah,
like, she was from India, but she was responsible for hiring job role for Germany as well. And then she told me that this is the criteria what they want. They don't want to get into the visa trouble, so they prefer
yes,
people who are already in Germany.
Yeah, so
yeah,
one more reason why they are not willing is there is no fixed duration of getting a visa from India for Germany. So
Yes.
if you apply today, you don't know when you will be getting an appointment and when it's going to be processed. So the employers
Okay.
don't want to get into that mode wherein they don't know when the employee is going to join them. So they want
Uh,
someone to join as soon as possible. So that's
yeah.
something which is, yeah, kind of stopping them.
because
Okay.
here there is a shortage of
Yeah,
employees, so they need someone who wish to join very quickly.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I think that's also one thing what they asked earlier starting date. What I have
Yeah,
seen in
yeah,
the recent most of the applications they mentioned that they want to know the earliest starting
yeah.
date.
And I have also seen that the startups prefer employees who can join within 1 or 2 months maximum. So if you have a 3 months notice period, then that's also a blocker for you.
Broccoli. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
true. Also, I had another question regarding job seeker visa. There's a concept where we can give a sponsorship to any of our friend or someone who is coming from India, as in sponsorship letter. So in this case also, do we have to show funds in the account, like the person who is traveling from India? If I, for example, give a sponsorship letter, so
Yeah,
still he needs to show funds in his account.
no, that's not needed. As long as you're employed in Germany,
Okay.
you can provide a sponsorship to the person who is applying JSV. That means
Okay. Yeah.
that means, I mean, that
Mm.
depends upon what size of your house and also your
Okay.
salary. Let's
Okay.
say if you're living, I mean, if you're already two people here, I mean, if two people are living on your salary here
Okay.
with a 1 BHK or 2 BHK,
Yeah.
probably if another person is coming on your sponsorship, then you have to shift your house to a bigger house, and then
Mm-hmm.
also probably they'll also consider your pay structure as well. I mean, if your salary
Okay.
is, I mean, if your salary is good enough to sponsor one more person.
Okay. Okay. So I think that depends upon how what's my pay structure is and how, like,
Correct,
I am
correct.
like, okay. Yeah, fine.
You,
Thank you.
I mean,
Thank you. So
I mean,
yeah, tell me.
only two things to consider here: the house size and also your pay. These two will come into consideration when if you want to sponsor someone from India or anywhere under JSP.
Okay. Okay. So if, like, ideally if we fit into this both criteria, they don't have to show any funds who is
No,
traveling, right?
no, they don't have to.
Okay. Yeah, perfect. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you so much, Anoop and Pradyuman. This was a great help. Yeah. Thank you. Thanks a
You're
lot.
welcome. So I think we are
Welcome.
already over time. So guys,
Yeah.
we'll meet again next week. I'll make sure to have a conversation again every week. So
Yes.
if you have further questions, feel free to ask your questions in the Discord channel and someone will definitely respond there.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
thanks for joining and have a nice Sunday.
Yeah. Thank you so much. Have
Thank
a nice
you.
Sunday,
Anoop,
guys.
Thank
bye
you.
Anoop. Have a
Bye.
good rest of the day, everyone.
Thank you.
Bye.
Yeah. Thank you. Bye.